Hello guys, quick video. Dua Lipa, ARGYLE. The numerology here is perfect. It has to do with key lime. And the thing is, the reason why it's so perfect is something that I will reveal in a month or so in a book that I'm writing. I will read it. A lot of it I'll read to you. But what I have found is it's like the key, which means that there will not be more beauty than this. This is when you find the key, it means that you find the most pure secret of reality. And that's what I have found. And right now it seems like if I do videos, I seem like the crazy guy, I seem like that. But I will do my best to make this into a real theory, I'm able to do this. I have the scientific background to make a theory that makes sense. I can formulate myself. I'm doing that. I'm creating a unified theory of everything. And the thing is, I can keep it, I can talk about the same thing and it will be perfect. You see, when you see this here and the numerology, how perfect it is. What you realize is that this is the code for everything. This is basically the code of God, it's the code of the blueprint. It is the smallest building block of reality. This is the smallest building block of reality, and which means that all other theories are secondary. All other complexities that you can imagine and all other explanations become secondary. My book is an attempt at making people realize that every single thought and idea that you're able to have is secondary. I'm attempting to show that this is what is primary. This is the main purpose of reality. This is the main purpose. And when I just tell you that like this, that it is the main purpose, it sounds insane. It's an insane statement. Yes, but in a while I'll prove it to you. It will be proven, and when I do that, it's going to be simple, it's going to be beautiful and perfect, and you will basically agree with me at that time. You will have no reason not to agree, but okay, sure. The reason to not agree is that complex ideas and worldviews fall apart. Like there is a sort of, it's like I solved reality is what I did. And so what happens is that this, you can see the amount of numerical ciphers here that are lining up. And remember that Lipa means lime tree. The word Lipa means lime tree. And I could go further, but it's so perfect, guys. This is so perfect. And I am so excited to share with you a theory that actually is attempting to explain everything, and so that there is some good basis to this idea here. But yeah, at the same time, what I have found is so central and so primary. It's so much like that. So it becomes like a revelation. This book is like that, because revealing. I'm revealing a unified theory of everything, which is simple. You say there's a simple. Maybe you believe that the unified theory of everything is complicated. Well, sure. I'm going to write it so that the statements and arguments will be able to stand on their own against a critic, like a professor or whatever, a professor of philosophy, for example. I will make it so that those people have to agree with me. That's the thing. I mean, I can do that. It's because I found it. I found it, so I can simply write about it, and it will get perfect. And it goes like I just wrote for a few days now, maybe I don't know, 10 pages about mathematics, and I'm still keeping it simple. The mathematics part is probably not something that I will read in the reading in a month. So that will be something. So like there will be enough information in my video for you to realize that this is true. Like it will be basically beyond any doubt that what this is. There will be beyond doubt. But then, if you want to know it all, which is the double amount of evidence, well, then there's a book to buy. But it's actually not. It's going to be amazing. The book is all I can tell you, and I really like how I can, I don't know, like how I can push against the world. It feels like that. I'm like, I am. It's like it's so beautiful, but at the same time, there's a lot of like, there's a lot of idiots out there, that this book will put them in place, so to say. And because how can you deny something that is consistent? And it breaks if you are to say that, okay, consistency does not apply truth when seen from multiple perspectives. Well, then you are insane. You have to follow the basic rules of thinking, and if you don't, then and so that's also the point of the book. The point is it's so many things. It's a beautiful thing, but it's also an attack, at the same time. I'm like doing I'm pushing against reality. I'm pushing against the idiots out there. I'm also creating, trying to focus on what's important, which is a truthful content and meaningful information, and so that yeah, that's the main purpose, right? So I don't think you can find as perfect numerology as you see in front of you right now. How many ciphers is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of numerical ciphers. Because why is it so many ciphers? Why? Well, because the primary plan of the blueprint of reality is lime. Okay, that's my argument. Then there are secondary plans of hidden symbolism, which is less extreme, you know. Because when you want to make something primary, you make it the central piece, you know. And then comes the other pieces, which are also important, but secondary. And this is what I'm attempting to show in the book, that this is primary, this is the centerpiece, and it is a book that is supposed to stand on its own and defend itself, basically, and it will create havoc in the world. And because yeah, it makes things secondary. Making things secondary is not something that people like, but what's like this is important. Okay, there is a reason why I found it, and now very soon it is going to be revealed, and that's it. The good thing about this, the good thing about knowing the centermost piece, is that it can be used as a kind of mindset. The mindset will help you, what do you say, create things, like create ideas, create a good basis of things, you know, since this is the basis of things. If you are unaware of the centermost Lego piece, if you're unaware of it, then you cannot build in the best way possible. And also, with this awareness of this centerpiece, you can anticipate things in another way. It's a new way of thinking, and I'm aiming to do it so that this is the definition of sanity, because it is the most consistent. And yeah, as I said, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because it creates secondary things. Like whatever you do, it's like you have to think about this. You see, that's it's a bit funny. It's a bit funny, okay? But I don't mean think about it in a bad way. No, I mean think about it in a way that helps, in a way that makes sense. Like, and I'm thinking that the more you have this center awareness of this center puzzle piece, the better it is, basically. Something like that. The more you are aware, the more unnecessary complexity is removed. Like, the more there is an awareness about this. And yeah, like this consists, as I'm saying, when it comes to this numerology, there is no comparison. There is no equal to this numerology here. It is and not only for this example, but there are so many examples, and it's not only about numerology, it is about meaning, it is about many, many things. So guys, but the best thing of all is that I will make an argument. I will tell you why, I will tell you how, I will tell you what does it mean, I will tell you all of these things to the best of my ability. And so the only way a world changes is if it's for the better, you know. Basically, when it comes to organism, they are supposed to evolve, and I think this is a sort of evolution. Okay, bye bye.